What is up, everybody? So now we're going to be teaching you how to get out of gold ELO. A lot of my accounts have really high MMR, so I get out of these ELOs pretty quick, but I have played a good amount of gold games, and I can say, as I said in the previous gold video, that, you know, a lot of this gold ELO MMR is definitely when people start to understand how the game works. They start to understand more so of, you know, basic concepts, but they don't understand more sophisticated concepts. And a lot of the playstyle that I'm going to be doing, like I said, I'm going to be doing it same I was doing in iron, same I was doing in bronze, same I was doing in silver, same I'm doing in gold, same plat, diamond, master, grandmaster, right? Zuna, thanks for 6 months. The same playstyle, the same mindset, you can do the same thing, whatever ELO. I'm going to show you guys that you can do that successfully and climb and win all your games. So, look at their team. I cannot one-shot 3 or more, so I'm going to be going red this game. And if I'm going red, I'm going to be pathing up to get my red form. And playing red, it's oh! Oy. Cheesed, huh? You know what getting cheesed pretty much tells you if you're paying attention? All getting cheesed tells you essentially is the enemies aren't good enough to beat you straight up, so they have to cheese you. That's always what it tells me.
Donated $10.
What's bad? There's
Hi Dylan, you should cross-dress on stream like that one time.
I've never done that. Oh, thank you. Not my thing. I'm not sneaky. Yeah, he's just gonna be hanging around on my bot side. Probably my Krugs right now. Look at that invid. Yeah, normally when they go for that cheese, it really just sets them really far behind. Because cheese has to be a constant. Cheese is something that only higher elo players would really be able to pull off consistently. It's not like a one and done. You take one camp and then you're out of there, right? No, you have to be taking camps throughout the entirety of the game. You have to be consistently putting vision in the enemy jungle, consistently tracking them, looking to fight them. So I would never, ever, ever recommend anyone cheese. Cheesing is probably one of the worst playstyles you can have in lower elo. I know a lot of people are looking for these like cheesy playstyles to kind of use for their own, you know, adapt it into themselves, but it's just really inconsistent. It's coin flipping the game at level 1. And usually, even if you win the coin flip, it's going to be, you know, gonna hold you back rather than build you up, if anything, because you don't really know where to go afterwards. It makes the game way more confusing. Unless you truly understand how the game works, I would never recommend cheesing. Do you think Rammus knows where to go after he's done with that red buff invade? I think he knows what camps to take. Then he's just gonna run around the map and try and fight people. Because he's gonna be running around the map trying to fight people, well then, you know, its golden XP is gonna be a lot. Ow, he killed me. Honestly, I just wanted to take his red. It's kind of ironic that when I said that, he ran up and killed me. But, it's fine. It doesn't really matter. Rammus is just a champion that even if he does get an early advantage, that it doesn't really do anything for him at all. He's not a champion that, like, looks to play this way. He looks to play from getting his lanes ahead. And he looks to be like a resourceful engage. It's typically how his playstyle meshes into the composition in the games. Cheesing would only be effective on a champion that's hyper aggressive, such as like a Graves in Italy, because then you can actually keep it, you know, consistent. You would never look to cheese with certain champs. Kayn is actually a champ that you could cheese with, believe it or not, but I would never recommend doing it too much. Only in specific matchups. You have to have a lot of confidence, and you have to also have laners that you can rely on. So it's this guy's Bramble Vest to my longsword, so I definitely will not look to fight this. But honestly, if my team does come, we probably could, and I feel like they should be able to here. Oh man, they're not gonna come first, are they? Why am I lagging? My OBS is lagging. Oh no, it's not. Like frame drops. Oh well, I got the scuttle. That's good. So he's at 13 CS. You got my red. I can take my Krugs. I'm on my top side. Maybe look for a top side gank. If you ever wondered, Red Kayn's probably one of the freest matchups in the Rammus, by the way. You're going to see a lot more Rammuses because he's a very, very overpowered stat check champ. So Red Kayn's a really good answer, solution to him. I don't know why my game feels so laggy. Can't quite put my finger on it. I think the FPS was just bugged. Sometimes when you ult tab, the FPS gets a little buggy. Oh, really unsmooth. I should have covered that mid CS, seeing Zoxon isn't there. I kind of have PTSD from playing in this ELO. Yeah, usually in gold elo, oh man, so many times I've just come to like cover a wave that's gonna die anyway, and my team will just start inting me and running me down. That's why sometimes I do have to play a little bit more like, you know, considerate that my team might just straight up int me. But honestly, even through the ints, I don't lose that many games. I'd say the main thing that you want to keep in mind if you're trying to climb out of gold elo is that players are nowhere near as good as you think. That's pretty much all of League. The entire way that you climb up the ladder is just from being consistent and just being the last to make the mistake, you know? A lot of people are the first to make the mistake, so just be the last one. Oh, silly, thanks the 19 months, welcome back. Nice, I got his ulti out there. Dodges Q like that. He's trying to zone me, but he doesn't realize that there's absolutely nothing can zone me here. This. Oh, that Q actually has a massive range. Nice, he killed him. Bro, I didn't get an assist or anything. That stinks. Good level 6, so I probably can't cover mid here. But I can't get the mid XP. What? Bro, what is going on with my game? I'm telling you, man, something's really buggy. And it's not my internet. My internet's actually fine. My ping's not going down. I thought it was like my Twitch, maybe my OBS or something. Oh, this is actually more of like a cheese that I'm accustomed to. This is a bit of a constant. Not able to farm my raptors, not able to farm anything. But Rammus didn't cover his top side, and my team's kind of fighting the bait here by just fighting uneven fights. Or does no ult, but he is a little bit hard to gank, so it's kind of awkward. Something is wrong with Riot servers. I have no idea what's going on in this game. Alright, this guy still has no ulti, so I can probably look for this. Lag or not. Doesn't have a shield, so I figured I could just full send him here. Nice. Yeah, whether he has flash or not, I just stay on top of him. Alright, now I can look take this. I'm just looking for plays on my own, like trying to find my own success. Honestly, Rammus is having a lot of success, but it's just because my team is fighting a lot of fights that really don't need to be fighting. And I just realized that we are a full AD team comp, so that is definitely going to shift the nature of my build. I gotta get invaded here again. Oh wow, I am. By the Blitzcrank this time. This isn't like a cheese that you would normally see though, because this is not like the jungler is cheesing me, it's more like their entire team is cheesing me. That's interesting. Normally I don't see that. Like I said, there's a little bit more sophistication when it comes to like high gold and entering the bot elo. So you kind of have to be ready and willing to accept anything. And this is where I always say the not tilting aspect is probably the most important thing about climbing. Because if you're able to like deal with these type of situations and just be able to navigate through them in a more, you know, sophisticated manner, you know, just being a little bit smarter. Like, okay, this isn't the end of the world. I'm just gonna do what I can. It's usually your thought process when it comes to these really awkward games where you're kind of playing off your back foot. Just what can I do? You know, we have a full AD comp. You know, we are getting constantly pressured, constantly in cheese. My team's dying for free over and over. The game is lagging. Like everything is kind of weird, but you know, as long as you don't tilt, you just focus. Your game's winnable. Oh wow, nice. You got a 1-for-1. That's not bad. Oh, but Kai'Sa's 6-1. Wow, that is actually a terrifying comp for Red Kayn. Jeez Louise. Rammus with a full AD comp, and then they got a fed Kaisa with Kraken Slayer. This is, This is a little bit intimidating, I must say. Okay, I'm gonna cover up this bot wave. Gonna finish this camp. Start heading over. Oh my god, I can't even move. Game lag is just so bad. Okay, I could still hit most of my abilities and be like semi-impactful, even though my game is just absolutely chalked. Like just massive input delay. I don't know if it's the game, because like this guy is not input delayed at all. He's just throwing out every ability after me. I have Gore Trigger now, so I'm fairly strong. Gotta work on getting my form and I should be good. Alright, we'll look to cover our top. Sadly, I don't have my form, otherwise I definitely would look to test the dragon. But now I'm kind of iffy on it. It depends if we like make a pick. Not really strong enough to win a 5v5 or a heads up fight, so. Nice, that's good. Yeah, that probably wins us the game. I think I get my form off that too. Yeah, that's nice. Real nice. Alright, let me get my form. I'll head over to the dragon. I want to make sure that I have this when I'm going. Let's see what I want for... Because I do have a very fed auto attacker, which is Kaisa, I think I do need to get insto caps. Ward is very auto attack based. Rammus is very auto attack based. Blitzcrank is very auto attack based. So played caps is just so high value here. I'd say like majority of games you get played caps on Rost, unless you are really ahead, then you go Ionian boots. This is definitely a game where we're going to need to get a lot of armor pen and armor shreds. So we're going to be working on getting cleaver. We're going to be working on getting grudge. But then we're also going to need to make sure that we're tanky enough to survive. So probably going to be getting death stance as well here. We're at same tier smite. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hold on to my W for the most part. I'm just going to save it in case Rammus came up and then I can W him as he's coming in. The good thing about the Rammus matchup is if he ever tries to like queue up to me, I just W him as he's about to like come. He's just knocked up. But whenever they're like right about to come and do that, you just got to knock them up. Like whether it's Olaf. Oh, what the hell is going on? Is the stream lagging? I can't tell if it's on my end. Feels like it's the league. Okay, either way, what I was saying, if Trundle's about to come, or you know, like Mordekaiser, Olaf, Udyr, any of these champions, if they're about to come, you just have to W them and knock them up. Because they're forced to walk up to you to auto attack you. It's the only way that they can hit you. And we probably look for the top dive. Pretty low, and we have the Tower reset. The only thing is I'm a little bit worried if we get sent to the Shadow Realm. Bit of an awkward spot. He doesn't have any vision, so we're going to look to lead in like that. Yeah, it doesn't really matter if he ults me or not. Oh man, look at that hammer. I don't know why Set wasn't shoving the wave in. Play that kind of Pepega, but it's fine. We still kill him. We can stay on the tower here. They're grouping up mid. They're grouping up like that. Me and Set gotta go. Definitely a cleaver rush game, this one. We just force with Set. The thing is, I don't want to fight without Set because no one's gonna CC or kill Mouse when he ults me, and I know he's gonna ult me. That is inevitable. Malzahar will be ulting me. Actually, are very persistent with taking my camps. I'm pleasantly surprised with how cheeky they are. But the issue with a lot of gold players and why they aren't able to climb to plat or be plat is because it's not about just being able to pull this off one game, it's about being able to do this every game. Honestly, if these players play like this every game, I'm sure they'd be able to hit plat, high plat even. the way that you guys could be miles ahead of these players is by just following what I do, copying the builds, the runes, the path, mindset, all the good stuff. Hopefully I won't lag too hard in this fight. Ah, she took the kill. That's bad. Nice. Wanted that shut down. Try to get that bot tower. Wait, what? It's gonna go back. You start to see the high impact that you have in team fights as Red Kayn. That's why I say you always want to take a smooth approach. You always want to just farm, do what you can do. Get your form when you can get your form. I wouldn't really feel pressured about getting your form late until it gets like past 15 minutes. That's when it gets really scary. Where you're like, yeah, I need my form. Unless your team's winning, of course. If your team's winning and you don't have your form like past 15 minutes, you know, maybe just look to like flash and kill somebody. Don't be like too afraid to use like your flash or sums or something like that. Got an iron. If you haven't seen, I've already covered the iron videos. If you type exclamation mark Unranked, see there's a whole series I'm doing right now. This is how to get out of gold ELO. Okay. They're coming over. Rammus isn't here though, so I'm really not worried about anything here. Oh man, yeah, this is huge. That's why I said we gotta fight with the set here. God, it is so awkward, like playing. Like, with this lag, the input delay is nutty. Do you guys, does it look laggy for you, Twitch chat? Type 1 if it looks laggy. I can't tell if it's just on my end. I feel like it should for this stream, right? Like I said, just overcoming all these adversities, you know. You can see what I mean. Sometimes you have to deal with any type of thing. The idea behind climbing out of gold is more important than the actual, like, showing how to, like, pop off. Oh my god, what was that? I'm just predicting where they're gonna go. Right here, I predicted he's gonna do that. Jesus. I can't, like, I don't know if he's gonna win that. I don't know what's going on here. That hit me. I don't, like, dude, I don't even know what's going on. It's so tragic. Ah, well. Let's see. Maybe I should try restarting it. Alright, slight delay on the game. Slight delay, slight delay. Sorry, boys. Slight delay. I don't know why it's doing this, but we'll figure it out. Rage quit? Not rage quit. And we're going back in. Nice. Alright, we're back. Hopefully now it's... Oh my god, it started doing it even worse now. Oh, dude. It's fine, it's fine. I'm teaching you boys how to overcome all adversities, don't worry. I have no idea how I'm gonna kill that Kai'Sa with this. It's so hard to like predict movement. Scuttle doesn't even have HP, bro.
By the way, this was Karasmai, who would unironically...
My game just completely doomed itself. What's up, Yatrek? Thanks to Prime. Nice. Alright, we can do the bear now. We had the Baron and the Rift. That's really huge. Double objective, just stack up on him. Get double inhib easy off this. Rift mid lane, and then just Baron siege top. Oh man. That was Papega. I had that stance now, that's good. Honestly, getting Maw would not be a bad option here either. After I get that stance, I'll probably go for Maw, because they have so much AP damage. Oh, look. Akshan did the same, I'm telling you. I think it's just the game. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Well, this makes for an interesting episode. Yes, sir, it does. Gotta send the Rift mid and kill the Mortier. Nice. Perfect. Got his flash there by just holding that. Are they really gonna die for this? Oh man, I couldn't ult anyone. I actually got a purposely seed. I'm the one who died for it. This is definitely the hardest game I've played so far from this series. And it's not even because the enemies are playing well, it's because I literally can't do anything. We're back! Thank you. Akshan's holding it down, boys. Hold down the fort, my boy! Could definitely look to just fight this guy. I don't know what he's doing there. Alright, we can keep sieging. This game's a little bit more chaotic, but you can just see like the basic concept of Red Kayn is just perma team fight. So if you're team fighting at a tower, well not under the tower, but at a tower, or at an objective, or in the enemy jungle, usually you want to prefer the jungle. You want to prefer like the small corridors. That way you can use home field advantage with your walls, regenerating your mana. Sometimes that's like the best thing you could do. Just insta cancel his ulti. Oh, Set bailed on me, brother. Yeah, we actually could have won that. I'm so sad. We actually could have won that if we fought that. If Set used his ult and MF could have got our ult off, we would have won that. You decide red or blue before the match starts? Yeah. I think this is Riot servers, to be honest with you. Riot servers are bugging out. This is the first time I've seen this, though. I don't think I've ever had a game that was like literally this unplayable. Like, huh? Like, what? Dude, even with no, even with no frames, even with the ping, Red Kayn is still a demon. Oh my god. Dude, I'm telling you, this is actually like more impressive of a game than any other game I've played because I am just perfectly predicting what's gonna happen. I can't actually even see any visual cues. I can't hear any visual cues. All I can do is predict what they're gonna do. I like predict when they're gonna auto. I predict when they're gonna ult. I predict when where they're gonna move with their Q. Rammus is literally teleporting. Like, I have to say, this game is nuts. This game is actually a lot more fun than I thought it would be. About the 3v7 a couple days ago. Oh, that was pretty satisfying actually. 3v7 was kind of nuts. I don't know. This one's pretty fun too. Really just 0 frame fighting. I felt like I'm maybe the reason why I like it so much, it reminds me when I was like 15, 16 years old and I was playing on like a Mac laptop. Every time I got into a team fight, I was just at like 5 FPS. I just like clicked all the buttons I could click. That was my philosophy, is if I just click everything, sometimes it'll work out. Oh! Oh, baby! That's it. That is it. Nice. Pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. That was a satisfying team fight. Oh my god. My inputs. I throw my W and I swear it reacts like a second later. It feels like I'm playing an EU with like 150 ping. This is foreshadowing what next year is going to be like when I'm playing an EU. Except I'm going to have good ping. Well, I just got to show you guys kind of the way that you can navigate yourself way back from cheese. Like I said, cheesing, if you get cheese any elo below like challenger, you should never be worried and think that you're going to lose. Even if your team dies like 5 times early. A lot of the ways that you win is just by being like the constant. Just focusing on getting your camps, get your gold, get your XP, look for free kills, for free picks. And then if you're able to do that, you're always going to be ahead. And if you're always ahead, then you always have that strength. You got to test your limits. How much can you do with that lead? When you test your limits, that's when you start having like actual fun in League, in my opinion. I honestly don't think anyone's like having as much issues with the FPS as me, because like I'll watch their team and bro, it just does not seem like they're anywhere near as like bad. Saved! Oh! Saved! Gotta end. My computer's fried right now. Well, I always say though, easy way to play against Malzahar is whenever he is about to ult you, as long as his shield's broken, you can just press W. And you can precast it like that and cancel his ult. I just tank tower aggro, break his ult down, get the kill. Kill the Kai'Sa. Dude, Set just suplexed the thin air. You saw that? And GG, boys. That's how you get out of gold. I hope all of you goldies get out, and I hope my FPS isn't terrible next game. Peace out, YouTube.